If you own property, more than likely, you know exactly what property taxes are. But what you may not know is that Georgia is a state that has incentives for those that own property that can actually help lower your taxes. Understanding how to utilize those programs can be tricky, though, which is why the Harley Langdale Jr. Center for Forest Business wrote this book back in 1993 and has been updating it every few years as laws change.
Tax law is boring, it's arcane, it's complicated, and for somebody who hasn't spent 30 years of their career, following it, it can be extremely intimidating. So that's one of the reasons we wrote the book, to try to put it in plain English so people can understand it.
Here in the state of Georgia, property taxes are calculated using fair market value, a system that can prove to be a difficult one for property owners, especially with urban expansion.
So if you have a farm on the edge of Fulton County, or it's in Fulton County, and you want to continue with cattle farming there, you want to continue with row crop agriculture, you want to continue with horse pastures, and you're surrounded with golf courses and high-end developments and gated neighborhoods and all that, your property values are going to go up because your property's highest and best use is not going to be a horse pasture, it's going to be a development or an office complex or something of that nature.
And the reality is that property taxes are due every single year, which can be difficult, especially if you're someone that doesn't see an income every year.
Property tax is going to be due every year, whether you have a cash flow from that property or whether you don't. If your next timber harvest is not going to be for 20 years, you've got 20 years worth of property taxes that you're going to have to pay each and every year.
For that very reason, the state of Georgia has programs like C.U.V.A and others that actually lower the tax rate for property owners to incentivize them to keep their land, something that is important to agricultural success and important to the environment as well.
Why should we give these people a tax break? Because we're keeping Georgia green. And I think now we understand, most Georgians understand why it is important to have clean air, clean water, fresh air, recreational opportunities, hunting and fishing opportunities, a strong agricultural and timber economy drive the economy of the state of Georgia. And if you tax people off their land, that's not going to continue.
The book is available for download on the Harley Langdale Jr. Center for Forest Business's website and is free for anyone interested in learning how to navigate property law here in Georgia. Reporting in Clarke County for the Farm Monitor, I'm John Holcomb.